Hey guys, it's Jason here. I wanted to come in this weekend and just share a little video with you guys and a couple updates on the foundation side. So first, for those that know, our executive director, Jamie Shetler, she's got a big weekend coming up here. Her daughter, Maddie, is going to be graduating, so they're having the graduation party. So we're not gonna shut Jay's place down, but we are gonna shut the foundation down for a few days and just close it and really let our team recharge a little bit from the auction, the craziness of this last little bit, but most importantly, just give Jamie some time to get everything planned out with Maddie's graduation and just really be present kind of in this little last chapter of Maddie's high school career. So super excited to be able to do that for a few days. So guys, the second thing I wanted to visit with you about was our auction. So a few weeks back, we had a great event out at the airport. Big shout out to Geo Aviation and the city of Twin Falls for making that happen. It was such a unique venue, and really guys, just wanted to share kind of what that event looked like, how much we raised, where our people came from. And I got a call the other day that said, hey, I heard you raised $3 million out at your auction. That is not true. We did not raise $3 million at our auction. We did have a great night, and just really wanted to be transparent with our J Foundation community on how much we raised, where our money's going, what that looks like, and a couple of reminders along the way. So had a great night. It looks like we're gonna net about $1.3 million, which is just absolutely incredible. And so thank you all for your generosity at the foundation here. One of our core values is generosity, and that came to life a couple Saturdays ago. And so $1.3 million, where does that come from? What does that look like? So guys, we had people, we had donors from 13 different states participate in our event, which is just incredible to see the reach of the foundation. We had people that bought items from over 50 different communities throughout those 13 states. So pretty amazing to see, obviously locally here, but just really all over. Our Greater Giving platform allows people to bid really throughout. So 13 states were part of the donor base we had at the event, over 50 communities represented in that. So pretty amazing, the reach of the J Foundation. Thank you guys for all your support. So guys, we have 1.3 million. That night we do a boot pledge, and this year we did the boot pledge where when people raised their paddle, they could really dictate where those dollars went. And so we were able to have almost $500,000 be a paddle raise for J Boots, and which is just an incredible number. About half of that, guys, is into our high school senior boot initiative. And so here shortly, we're gonna start working with the schools in Jerome, Twin, Gooding, and Lincoln County, along with Sublette County back in Wyoming. And our goal this fall is to be able to get those 5 counties seniors their J Boots through the J Foundation. And with that, that's about 1,600 kids. It's about a $320,000 investment. So it'll be a big investment. A lot of our auction funds will go towards that. What's neat about that boot pledge is we had people that said, hey, I want my money to go to Declo High School or the Minicaja area. And so for that initiative, we'll have a couple of those other schools that donors really stepped up. So where do the rest of our dollars go? We have about $100,000 between some inventory for Jay's place that we had and some construction costs that we still had hanging out there with the building. So we'll reduce some debt, right around $100,000 there, which will be really nice to take that pressure off the foundation. The night we had another nonprofit come in called the Buffalo Effect. And the Buffalo Effect, what they do is they actually put these care packages together and they send them to people that are suicidal throughout the country. And there's things that are in this care package that we hope extends lives and gives people tools and resources to be able to get through that tough time. And so we did a paddle up, and the idea was if you raised your paddle for $1,000, those dollars would go to the Buffalo Effect. Logan and Mary shared their story, and we're excited. We'll share more about that later. But we had 43 people raise their paddle for $1,000 to go impact the Buffalo Effect. What's gonna be awesome about that, guys, is Mary and Logan are coming back this fall, and we're gonna be able to have them meet with those donors and actually have Logan and Mary share more about their story, but also to assemble a bunch of boxes with that 43,000 and really send them throughout the country and even to the world in some cases, and really hope extend people's lives and get them through that really tough time and their suicidal ideation. And is life worth it? When they get that box in the mail, heck yeah, it's worth it. So that was another big one. Guys, our retreats, we're gonna really continue to build off that, our retreats and programming. So this summer, we'll have about 13 retreats, go back to Wyoming and spend time at the Double J Ranch. And There's definitely a heavy cost in this, so we'll have over $100,000, not only through the Double J, but through our programming and retreats throughout the year, go into this initiative. And you know, we have anywhere from families that have lost loved ones to teens to you know, social workers. We've had a bunch of different groups go back, and so we're really excited. That's a big investment, but it makes a huge difference for our families to continue to go through their healing, and even, you know, to keep people, you know, where we can take their cup being empty and in 4 days it's full, and really living into one of our strategic anchors of spending time in the saddle. So I'm really excited to make that investment, and that's not only going to be through our retreats this summer, but also our ongoing programming here at Jay's Place. We'll make significant investment in that. So we'll have about $100,000 going into that programming and retreats bucket. And then guys, the rest of the dollars really fall into our operations and growth buckets. So we'll set those dollars aside to really continue to make sure that we've got the right people here working for you guys, working for our community. And you know, I always tell people, Paige and I volunteer here at the foundation, so I'm very blessed with my job at Title I and being the president over there. Paige and I have made that decision that we're going to volunteer. Paige probably spends like 40 hours a week here right now. It's a full-time job with zero pay for her, but the reality is we've got a team behind us that you know, we need to make sure to take care of them. And so the rest of our dollars will really go into our operations bucket, taking care of our team, but then also growth. You know, we're not done growing the J Foundation. We've got some exciting things in the future, and we're not going to hit on those today, but very excited about the future. So yes, we did have a huge night, 1.3 million. Thank you guys for all your support. No, we did not get to 3 million, and hopefully this video clarifies just for everyone. More than anything, just a big thank you to all of you guys that supported our second annual J Foundation auction, and can't wait to see where we're at a year from now with the resources you've provided. Now, thanks for tuning in. It's boot check time.